I was playing Fallout New Vegas in the year of 2015. Now, you might know of something else that happened around that time. Drake drop Hotline Bling. Oh my god. Yup, nigga. That was the year. That was the main year. He dropped Hotline Bling. You wanna know why I know? Well, and I'm about to connect the dots like a motherfucker. Nigga, Hotline Bling dropped while I was in the middle of my fucking FNV walkthrough. Like literally, dead set in the middle. I remember exactly where I was at when I listened to the song, and I remember I started replaying it from that point. There's this little prison in Fallout New Vegas. It should be on the screen right now, actually. I literally remember meeting a dog there, being happy because I met this little nigga, you know what I mean? And in the other Fallout previously, which was the only Fallout I played by this point, 3, I didn't get the dog. So I never knew about the dog companion. Like, I just never got it. So to me, this was amazing. And I remember distinctly, I had on Hotline Bling, and I think it was on the second run or third run, because I had it on repeat. Because at first, I listened to it because of the little Dram thing that happened at the time. If you don't know, Dram was accusing Drake of stealing the song. And I was watching a DJ Academics video of him talking about it and talking his shit. And I was like, let me go see what this song is. Because I actually didn't know the song. Weird enough, like as big as it was, I hadn't been in the car, I don't think, with my Dukes or anything like that. So I think I just never got a hear for it. Or maybe it just wasn't on. I don't know. But I distinctly remember not knowing what the fuck this was about. So I was like, all right, let me listen to it. Dog, I remember listening to it at least 10 times. But I ended up going to the prison where the Dynamite Boys, whatever the fuck their names are, they were holding the shit hostage. And this is my first playthrough, everyone, of FNV, you feel me? My favorite Fallout to this date and my top 3 game to this date. The only other top 2 games I have are RE4 and GTA San Andreas.
Oh, you think I'm a
this
bitch,
game is amazing too, you understand? I distinctly remember all of that. And for me, that was a great time. And that game is also just an amazing game. Not for only those moments, but the moments where I realized, there's more to games out there. Like, I should expect a lot more handsmen. I said handsman. Fuck, nigga, this is not wood. But I should expect a lot better craftsmanships out of the games I play. Like, nigga, this is a masterpiece, you feel me? Like, and it also just made me kind of expect more from, I want to say, it made me expect more from Bethesda. Because it is the main reason why I think Fallout 4 for me was, like, such a big deal, I guess you could say. Yeah, like, it's what made it a big deal. It's one of the reasons why I kind of just felt how I did about it. And as of now, it's one of the reasons why I feel kind of how I do towards the Fallout series as a whole. I don't think that they can ever really get back to where they were if they keep on this journey with all this other shit. I don't really care for it anymore. I didn't play 76. I don't have an inkling to. But whatever the next Fallout is, it's just actually a great game. Overall, I don't know. But FNV as a game, it killed time for me at a point in time in my life where that's all I needed, I was just beating off, you know what I mean? TMI, but not really, nigga. You know what this is. I was beating off. I was beating that shit, you feel me? Fallout 3, actually, funny story. FYI, a little fact about Reese. I busted my first nut, my first, self-made nut on Fallout 3. Yeah. I busted my first self-made nut on Fallout 3. I could tell you exactly where I was at once again. I was on the 10 penny tower. I had just blew up Megaton. But I paused the game while the explosion was happening. I was busting and I didn't just but essentially I paused the game because I think I was on Instagram while I was doing the thing where the nigga presses it and if the bomb blows. And and I've seen this little, you know what I mean, little fine shit for the time at least, nigga. It was 2015. You feel me? I'm on not Finsta. I think I had bitches added, but I ain't had no Finsta. Bruh, I seen this little bad bit. And I think I thought about it a little too hard, and it stayed in my mind. And eventually, as I'm playing the game, I just got horny after 2 hours or so, because it really wasn't instant. I think it kicked in after I seen her. I got triggered, started thinking my other sexy shit, and then I just started fantasizing. And I dead ass put my controller down, and also I didn't have a private space at the time. Right now, you know what I mean? I live in an area by myself, to where I could do whatever I want up here. I had a whole person up here where I would fuck them, nutting them, and it was ass naked. I got complete privacy. Now, when I was where I was last time, you know, I literally would beat off and have to put the sound on 3. So imagine that, and there's the other person. I think they weren't in the room, which is why I took the opportunity. You feel me? They weren't in the other joint room. They were in the room next to me. All of them were. I heard them all in there laughing and shit. You know what I'm doing? I laid back and I used my amazing imagination. And you know what I did? I thought about a couple bitches that even today I would break they fucking back end. You hear me? I'm talking crack that spine. Yeah, it's a couple of them. And I was just imagining, like, I was dead ass off the cuff, just like having fantasies, like, oh, if I do this, then I slap this low, I put that dick in the chair, yeah, my own bitch. Like, I was just doing that and I busted. But I don't even think it was a real bust. It was like leakage, but it was like my first nut, like, and I got it by myself. It was like my first ever by myself nut, and I got a nut out. Like, it was like some real shit leaking out the tip. So
another one.
Pause. That's my experience with the Fallout series, figuring out a lot with women at the time, like in terms of how I feel. I'm a horny ass nigga, and I don't think it was until that age where I realized, yo, you gotta relax. Like, I understand how niggas' dicks get them killed in these movies now, because I was always a movie jit. Actually, let's go to the next game. So we got Metro Exodus. I played Metro Exodus in the summer before COVID. Yes, I was in high school during COVID. It was my junior year. You feel me? That's the year where most niggas start fucking bitches, and then they really start fucking the shit out these hoes in senior year. I didn't get the blossom, you feel me? It's why I'm a late bloomer. I mainly feel like, I really do feel like that was my year to slut these hoes out. I will always die on this hill. If niggas didn't stop me from being who I needed to be in high school, I truly think I would have been Shaq in his prime. But when I say Shaq in his prime, tail end of his prime. You feel me? Not prime Shaq with Kobe. Shaq last year with Kobe type shit. But the bitches are starting to give me the compliments. I'm starting to talk to the bitches a little crazy. Like, you feel me? Like, what's good with you? You know what I mean? Come here. Fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Where your phone at? You know what I'm saying? Put my number in that shit. Fuck you doing? Like, what you doing later? Come over. Let me come over. And it was working, nigga. I wasn't just talking, nigga. I was that nigga. I was supposed to be that nigga. And I know it would have worked, because every nigga could go, oh, you feel me? I started looking better, so I could, no. You gotta know how to talk, energy, all that shit. Metro Exodus was during that summer, before that year started. I was growing. I'm becoming a grown human that has raw hormones coursing through his fucking body, and I feel a way, and I have wants. I have things I really desire. Like, I got shit I want to do. Playing this game kind of emitted that from me. I was very slow paced when I was younger, and then I just kind of sped up, and Metro Exodus forced me to slow down. Right now, I remember distinctly not getting through the like beginning of the game at least 5 times. It was taking too long. I'm angsty at the time. I'm a young man. I'm trying to fuck something. I was truly trying to get in and out with games. And I remember also, I just kind of was getting not bored with games. I was getting bored with what I was playing, like, most of the time. So I just didn't care for games. Like, there was, nigga, I knew it was getting crazy because my family would ask me, hey, Reese, you ain't on your game. What's going on? Your shit broke or something? Like, or your controller broke again? I'm like, nah, just I ain't been on the game, you feel me? I just want to watch God Code today. And I remember playing Metro and finally getting through the beginning. Not just the beginning, but the beginning part before you even leave Russia. I didn't give a fuck. Still didn't give a fuck until after you saved the little girl and the lady from the church or whatever. I didn't care until like right after that, when you can go off and search by yourself. And I remember that summer listening a thing called GI Radio when I was younger, because I was a big fan of the Black Okage. I still am. I'm not gonna lie, he's my main inspiration for starting a YouTube channel. Him and another nigga named Urax Nova. That's fucking, I don't know why I mentioned Paragon Nova, whatever, however you know about it. But sitting laughing to a lot of the comedy. And I remember I'm watching this one episode where there's a song on it called Sucker for Love or some shit, and they like roasting in the background, and I'm just playing this game, keep dying over and over and over, because this is one of the first games I played on like a harder difficulty, I think, to the point where I think I turned that shit down. But I remember sneaking around, I'm getting killed, I'm dying, but I kept wanting to play. And eventually I got through the level, and I spent the rest of my day on that game. Like, I remember telling my friends, yo, I'm not coming outside or nothing. We used to go to McDonald's. I think he was even gonna buy me a milkshake, because nigga would bribe me to come outside. But I was not coming out. You feel me? It was one of those games for me where I distinctly just wanted to stay in and play. Also because, and one of the reasons I gave it such a big leverage pull with me, one of my favorite YouTubers, which is one of the niggas I just mentioned, all the niggas on the Gaming Illuminati, they had mentioned like, yo, it was amazing, and it was an experience, and it made me feel like, yo, games are getting further, because a lot of the games I equate are PS2 games, like a Tekken Tag Tournament or Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Games are great, but they're not super advanced fucking games, nigga. And now you got these super advanced games where you wearing fucking gas mask and you use a lighter to burn cobwebs and see in the dark and all this shit. Meanwhile, you gotta clean off your gun and bro, that shit is amazing. I did just buy a new controller, Series 2 Elite. Right now I got my shit so I can play all the games I've been missing. You know what I mean? These games were there at pivotal moments in my life. There's a lot more games like that, but nigga, I'm that nigga, you feel me? I'm better than every nigga I know at games. Like, if I get on a game, I'ma clap you within the first time me playing that shit. Like, whether I gotta try 5 times or 4. I don't know why I'm riding my own dick right now. I should probably end this vid. That's kind of crazy. I don't know who asked me to do this. That's no different ego, nigga. Peace.